everybody. I hope everybody can hear me. Just double check some things here on YouTube side of things, and then we will get on the road. In the meantime, if you'd like, in the description below, you'll see where we're going and all that good stuff. And I'm certain that you guys are streaming. Check this, check that. And it looks like just double check. Still double checking. There we go. Alright. It's working. Well, welcome to Chicago Air. A nice change of pace from South America. Don't worry, we'll get that to South America in the next video. But here we are, flying for the virtual airline that I fly for, the oldest one on that's the oldest virtual airline in association with VATSIM. They go back over 25 years, I believe. So anyway, we're going to go down to Cincinnati. So quick flight. Let's go up here. I can take a view of what's like out here. Looks like everybody is done loading up the aircraft. Let's go by here to the southwest. Looks good. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. And as you can see, everything is set up. I'm going to go ahead and tell the vehicles on the ground to get out of the way. And we will get to it. Okay, ground vehicles. Let's make sure the APU is on the bus. Bingo. Crash speed is open because the APU is pulling off the left wing, and I need to balance things out just a bit. We can crash speed off, and now begin to pull out of the left wing, so it'll be pretty well balanced. Alright, we're on the APU 100% for electricity as well as air. We tell all vehicles to get out of the way. And close all doors. Let's check this out from the exterior. Just waiting for the main. Yeah. Just waiting for the main deck cargo door to close, and we will be underway. Scheduled time en route 47 minutes, so nice short flight. Just waiting for that door to close. So all we're doing. Very, very patiently. In a way. Alright. Any day now, folks. You can close that door. Let's check out the... Everybody should release all again. Door management. Close all. It doesn't want to close. Huh. And obviously that is because that is due to the fact that the container loading machine is not moving. Well, it says it's closing, but I don't see it. Alright, ground vehicles. Release all again. Or everything should be released. Very, very strange. It isn't releasing. Frustrating, isn't it? Just frustrating. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Parking brake set. Everything is ready to rock and roll. I can still see it out there. Not good. Let's see what happens if we release strikes. It just won't. It says every vehicle has been released. There's nothing wrong with the aircraft, it's just it doesn't want to close. Let's do wow, it doesn't I don't understand. It doesn't want to close. Let me turn on the hydraulics. Let me double check the hydraulics. That might be the reason. Just maybe, even though that might do it. Are we closing now? Let's set the tracks. Sorry about this, everybody. It's supposed to work the first time. Come on. Alright. Door management. Let's tell it to close. There we go. All of a sudden it says was. Put out the ground service. Main cargo is disconnecting. Well, I don't see the main cargo disconnecting, but if it doesn't go away, it looks like we can get a clean push. And the smaller operating door is closed. Alright. Bring the tracks. So I'm gonna get rid of. Oh, okay. Hey, we finally figured it out, everybody. Alright. Much better. Much better. Here's our route. And since we spent such a long time getting a door to close, Let's double check the, oh wow, the weather has changed significantly in just the last half hour, getting everything up and going. Wow, that is a difference. It'll be a windy takeoff. Let's look at the, it's supposed to be 8 knots, it's still 8. Yeah, everything is good to go. Trim is set. One direction, 300 at. Alright, we'll update that real quick. 273 at 8, which is technically what you're supposed to do. I know. We'll see, with that kind of wind, all of a sudden, we will see how sporty the takeoff is going to be. Anybody on VATSIM? No, but we are walking. We will be. Alright. Let's do this. It's kind of a late phase just in case they come up and say, hey, we need you to turn one way or the other. Alright. Let's go through checking everything. So the last thing you gotta do here. Fuel pumps, we can go ahead and turn those on. Already got the veto E throws. Window E, that's all on. Cruise altitude is going to be only 50290. Again, short flight. Landing altitude is 897 feet, so I set 950 on the pressurization system. Go ahead and turn on the intake collision. And let's do a test of everybody here. Lights, that is. And then we'll be on our way. Looking good there, but I have every light that I need, every light that I know of. And the autopilot disconnect. And F and C, they work. Turn the weather on real quick. Do that test.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Yep. I do believe the test passed. Oh, looking good. It can turn off at any minute. With the radar on for that. Degas. Oh, sorry.
TCAS system test, okay.
All right. Yeah, the weather test, it can go away at any time now. Recycle it here. There we go. Oh, I see the test button is stuck. Got it. Alright. Cargo test. Now, it looks a little different than the passenger variant, obviously. Very good. And engine APU fire pins. Good. Oxygen mask. Just in case. Very good. And the EEG Blues. And then we'll be good to go.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low.
Alright. Everybody looks good. Let's do this. Okay, flight director is going up. And we are ready to do our thing. And the whiz lights is already on. Check, check. And we're gonna initiate push. Alrighty. Everybody else good to go. Brakes are off. And we don't have to be pushed all that far, but let's get this guy engaged here to get us out. They did a very good job with the paint job. Way to go, PMDG. Yeah, never ever disappoint. There we go. I know. You're thinking, why doesn't that guy have GFX? That is the next purchase. And then once we get the engine started, we'll do our takeoff briefing. That looks good to me. Oh, thank you for putting me in the right direction. Now, this kind of wind, typically what you want to do is have them, because it's gusting to 20, what did it say? Wind gusting to 20. Looking at the meteor. Yeah, gusting to 21. You want the nose to be in the, you want your, let me rephrase, you want the nose facing into the wind, so that the hot exhaust temperature coming out of the back of the engine doesn't get inhaled by the front part of the engine. That can happen. Alrighty, good. Set the brakes, start the engines. Do a flight control check after that, and we're ready to roll. Alright, packs going off. We need as much clear as we possibly can. Do the right engine first. Looking for a rotation on the N2. There we go. Get it fuel. Pardon me, that engine cut out. That was the engine cut out that you just heard. Okay, turn the generator off of that engine. And now, left engine. Or as they say, engine 1. And that one is coming up nicely. Watch the EDT for a hot start. A little warm out there, but not any big deal. Where do you all think it's going to temp out at? 470, 480, 500. There we go. That's 5. Flight controls. Let's get the LSB brake out of the way real quick. Good. Good. That's just so I can see the elevators. And rudder. And I'll do another aileron test with the spoilers. Okay, everybody looks good. Looks good. And why everybody's utilizing text on VATSIM? You can utilize the frequency and talk. Alright, turn the air on. This goes to auto, left and right back, auto, and APU. Off to sleep you can go. Putting the engine start switches in the continuous ignition. Keeps those little igniters igniting, especially on takeoff and landing is when you want to do that. RTO, line check, parking brakes off. Here we go. We got a test light on. Test lights on. Everybody else is good to go. Alright, let's roll. Oh, we're already rolling. Alrighty. Right over here. There should be an angled taxiway. There it is. Just to the right, just to the right of that. 737 Max 9. Don't know what it's doing at the Delta cargo port. That's the sound of the nose gear. I'm really touching it. Alright, take 01 onto the main taxiway, runway 28 Central. If anything happens on takeoff prior to V1, I will bring the throttles to a close, bring the aircraft to complete stop on the runway, and check out what the situation is. If anything happens after V1, we will take the issue and our issues, hopefully not, into the air with us, and we'll notify ATC. And we will begin to troubleshoot the problem. We are under our max gross landing weight, so we can simply fly the pattern and get back into Chicago here nice and easily. Outside of that, we're on the O'Hare 8 pressure, the SID, which is the only one that exists at O'Hare. Hard to believe because this is the busiest airport on the planet. We're going to fly up to 5,000 feet at first, and during that climb, if we had ATC, we would be told to go radar vectors to earned. So what we'll do is, as we get near 5,000, we'll go ahead and execute the turn left, execute left and turn to earned, and we'll be good to go. Any questions? No questions? Good. Everybody is simpatico. Alright, turn the weather radar back on. Now that we're away from people. Yeah, once the taxi at 20 knots without any thrust. So let's take a look at that windsock. See what the real story is. So 310 gusting, 310 to 8 gusting 21. Let's look at that windsock. Let's see if it's gusting. Looks pretty stable to me. We'll see. We will see. And here, pardon me, here we are at the very beginning of 2/8 center. All we have to do is turn out the lights, tell everybody what we're doing, and we'll be out of here. Alrighty. Positions and strokes. Not the logo light. We don't need that. Any lights on. Alright, let's look at the traffic on the TCAS. Okay, I got a visual on that guy. We're good to go. Well, let's make our announcement here. Our call sign is UPS 118. Chicago area traffic UPS 116. Departure range 2A Center. Street on departure to the southeast. Chicago traffic. Alrighty. Let's move. Let's move and groove. We're good to go. Terrain is on the FO. First officer is on the FO's command display, and I got weather on mine. Alright, let's bring this up here. The brakes are definitely right there for you. Alright. How can you go wrong by using the HGS? It's just center line every time. Alright, get those engines up. Stable. 2 good motors. Let's go. Whoa. Yeah, Gus. Okay.
Positive rate of climb.
I was ready to gear up. Oh, we got a good time, Gus. I thought it'd be a little on the sporty side. That's fine. Flaps 2. Flaps 1. Here we go. Way above 400 HPL. Goes on. Flaps up. And we're gonna pretend that we just got clear direct turn. Let's pretend that we did. Hell no. Once we get direct to our first nav fix, then I will turn and I'll speed up the aircraft to 240 and be in the climb. let's look back at the busiest airport on the planet. There it is. Yep. It's busy. Alright. We'll look in here. And then we'll initiate a climb. What we're going to do in the climb, we're going to set it for landing a lever off. We're going to set her for a 240 knot level change mode. We are there. Let's dial up the altitude to 29. Good enough. Alright, oops. That's the one thing that can get a little annoying. 29 and then there we go. Alright. We are now officially en route and we are climbing like a rocket. Let's get the range on the ND out there a bit. Alright. And we'll increase the range on the FO's ND a little more than that. And 80, that's right. Like I said, not a long flight whatsoever. 48 minutes takeoff to landing. This is what we planned. And if you're wondering about that takeoff briefing, yeah, I abbreviated it. But just giving you guys the basics. There goes over there. See you later. And down there is Chicago Executive Airport. It's right down there. Let's see if we notice any improvements to the atmosphere and the way the aircraft interacts with it. This Day 6. Let's just see. This is my this is actually my very first flight in 2024. Since they released Day 6. Good. I don't need the HDS at the moment. Let me look at the VATSIM map. Let's check that out. Well, we've got a few scattered showers on the Indiana-Ohio border. It looks like it's going to be a smooth, let me rephrase. It looks like it's going to be a, yep, it looks like it's going to be a non-event with regard to any convective activity. And there's 18,000. All the altitudes go to standard. Oh, we're about 10,000. We can turn off the landing lights. Taxi light, that doesn't matter because it only turns on when the nose gear is extended. And those engine start switches come off. Do not need the logo light. Position and swerve is good. Into collision on. That's all that matters. How's everybody else looking here? Good. Generator 1, kick it out. 115 volts, 46 amps, APU, that's nothing. Engine 2, AC 42, 115 volts. That's it. See my power. It is there if you need it. You do those strikes before you do anything else, but, oh, there's one. I'm sorry, I forgot 3 strikes. My fault. One of them is this one. So used to flying 777. Alright, and the other one would have been the overspeed stall warning. Slick shaker and the overspeed. So, my bad on that. My bad. For those of you that want 100% realism, I don't blame you, just go to why. They'll do overspeed warning. They'll test the overspeed. Huh. Nothing. Interesting. Alright, they're earned. Making our next fix. Eleanor. Alright, as soon as we get out of turn, then we can admire Lake Michigan. Let's get the heading bug around here. Remember, you always want to align your heading bug with the route that you are on. In this case, it's going to be about 170-ish. And let's go full VNav. Typically what they do is they keep you relatively slow. And you can climb a lot, because what you want to do is you want to get above Chicago Midway, where all the Southwest Airlines aircraft going in and out, in and out. And then once you get over Midway, which we are, we're already over, where is Lake Michigan? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Already past it. And then once you get past Midway, then they typically tell you, okay, you can bump up your speed. So we'll just sit back and let LNAV and VNav give us a good ride. The arrival into Cincy is the dive file here. So you're gonna Charlie Echo Golf Romeo Mike 6 arrival. Runway 27. So it's going to be very, very, very straightforward. I wonder if it's going to give us a faster speed than my plane 7. Oh, you're kidding. Alright. Cruise. Let's see if we can at least get 0.79 out of this. That is ridiculous. What does that do with our fuel in the Cleveland? In the Cincinnati, it's even better. Alright. 0.8. That's just 0.80. We can obviously do 0.80. Let's just look at what the fuel is going to be there. Is it going to be 8,008 or 8,007? 8,007. Alrighty. I'm good with that. Our reserve fuel is 3,700 because the alternate is extremely close. The alternate being Indianapolis, where I learned how to fly. Alright. A long, long time ago in a galaxy, well, this one. Let's enjoy the view. Oh yeah, Lake Michigan. Let's see how much of Lake Michigan we can still see. That's backwards. There it is, way back there. Alright, and let's get the heading bug 156. And we are so close to our top descent that it's like we might as well brief it out, right? Okay, let's look at the arrival here. Let's look at the arrival. Let's pull up. You know what? Well, why don't we look at the why don't we look at the well, that's annoying as I can. Seriously? That's annoying. I thought I thought VATSIM had a plugin that would block any kind of transmission from happening. Not gonna listen to Champagne at Illinois Airport. Meet R, that's just ridiculous. I'm sorry. Chicago, Champaign, Illinois. On a blank. The weather report. Not a meteor. It is the. Boy, that's embarrassing. You draw a blank is something so basic. The ATIS. Good grief. All right, let's look at the charts. It's gonna allow us to import that in from the avionics. No, it isn't. And arrival is in Kilo Charlie Victor Golf. Let's look at that arrival. The cigarettes. What is the weather like there? Basically right out of the west, almost out of the west. 15. Visibility, it's 2.16. Okay, so the air should be just a little drier. Let's look at the arrivals. 8 in this case. Alright, what do we need to do here? look at the FMS and get this properly programmed. We need to be at, let's see, Illinois already. We need to be at Macy's at 50230. And I don't see that fix. Eleanor, let's go one by one. I knew this. Already answered this. Where are we here? Florida's on the way. Avenue should be the next one. It's a little out of date, which means I got updated. Anyway. We need to go, let's see. Yeah, I get Macy's is up and up here. Isn't? No. We definitely need to have ARIVR. A river. Where might that be? Segram. How far away is that from what we gotta do? We'll do Segram at, let me look again to see if, VATSIM is up and running or not. We are coming up to Indianapolis very quickly on our left. Let's do this. Let's do just in case it's busy. Is it busy? Maybe. All right. Let's just do 11,260 at 11. That just makes it safe. Believe me. Let's do 260 pounds, 11,000 feet a second. And as for that, yeah, I know. Then pull us back to 11,000 feet, approaching our top descent. We'll go below that, but for now, landing runway 27, that's who we are. Alright. Let's see what they got us doing down here. We're not descending. We should be. We're way above our entry corridor. Not good. It didn't begin to descend. Don't know why. See what 2,000 feet a minute gives us. Put the speed brakes up. Let's look. Up. We're ready into our arrival. I mean, approach. But then, Boeing after that is VKF. Around. Jogging myself real quick. VKF is after second. Ego. Yeah, it skips it entirely. Yeah. Outdated database. Okay. Got it. Let's bring this down a little bit. Alright, let's really get this down. Even more. No, I know we're not going to make it. Oh, we might, but I mean, speed-wise. And believe it or not, the airplane actually wanted us to go all the way to 50380. It thought that was the most optimum cruise altitude. It's like, do you know how short of a flight this really is? This is extremely short. 50380 would have made no sense whatsoever. Alright. Back to the old grind, as they say. Alright, damage need to be, yeah. After doing a little bit of math, we're going to make an executive decision. So lead, which is not only what damage it is, we're going to make that 210.6. How does that sound to everybody? 210.6? I think it sounds good. Oh, I could do 0, I could do 0.6 here on the base thing. Make the FMC go. You want me to do what? I know. That ain't what 260 is. Yeah, I realize that. It's more of an altitude thing than anything else. What is our current mean per hour? Yeah. Cincinnati, aka Cincinnati 2990. Everybody cross track 2990 on their PFD on the back of 2990 and 2990 on my PFD. Looking good. Looking good. After we reach BCAT, we'll be able to slow it up pretty good, and we'll be good. We'll be good to go. We might have to swing out and make our downwind leg a little longer. If we do happen to come in a little high, but that won't be an issue. We have only been in the air for 27 minutes, so we're actually doing very, very good on time. The virtual airline that I know about, they're very, very strict about, speed. I get a speed bus below 10,000. They do utilize realistic flight schedules for every part of the fleet. So if you're flying on the UPS side, which I used to do a lot of, the 747-400 and the -8, for the ultra long hauls, it's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. Louisville to Dubai, flights like that. Louisville to Hong Kong. Louisville to Anchorage used to be the state what I would do a lot, but we're going to put auto brakes to 3. Alright, here we go at 11. So we did meet 7 at 11,000. Not a problem. The speed brake here. Don't need it at the moment. We're going to and we are just a bit slow. So we're going to say 250. Before I forget, let's do landing lights on. And the engine starts. So we're going to go into the continuous ignition. Everybody else looking good. Good. ILS. Plug in the elevation and the length of the runway here in a second. Yeah, I know basically what's going to go on here. Let's go into runway 27. All I need is the elevation and the length of the runway. That's all I need. Just see how. I'm just looking to see how the information here is displayed. This is definitely Lufthansa charts. No wonder it looks a little different. I know. Navigram. I know. That. Elevation. Got it. is the length. So what do we do? Down here to the HGS. Elevation is A75. We'll do 7 feet of field itself is 896. Really what you'll know. And then we need our length. Technically 12,001. Enter. Alright. And we can go ahead and bring it all the way down to 3,500. We'll begin to slow it up right now. And then I'll just $2,000 a minute. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Don't need that. We can adjust this. So we do not need to have an altitude bust. 249, look at that. Right on time. 249. We did not do a overspeed below 10,000. You're right on the money. Alright. Now we can actually shallow it up a bit. Set it to our final approach fix. Gentlemen. Okay, the final one is the civilian. That would be the outer marker, but 198, 350, 3,500, so we don't think about it. Remember, you always want, always want to be 3 steps ahead of what's going on. Your lights are all, and igniters are on continuous. Looking good. Alright, so this is what I don't like about the approach to the arrival. After this next fix, we are going to continue to fly. One little I let's see if I can pull it up here. After after this one we gotta go for this select. See if we can get that in. Zoom it out. Type a little easier for me. Nope, it won't allow me to do it. Alright. Zaled. Zoom out. Put that in after. Okay. Or create really. See if we can get that in. Right after. Yeah. Not a database. Alright, so we have a database that is not syncing with the SIM 2024 database. So we are going to depart. Damn it, adding a 098. As soon as we get there, we'll ask you to enter. And we're going to do a right, and we'll do a left downwind for runway 27. How do you like that? Right about. Oh, right about now. There's the field in sight. The speed brake is no longer required. Let's look at our V speeds. What are the winds again? Well, alright. We can do flaps 30. Tap in. Just make sure that the that everybody is good on the speeds. Let's see what Cincinnati was like from. Don't worry, even in the real world, everybody is using runway 27. I'm not flying across anybody's departure corridor. Everybody's using 27. You can hop on. If you're watching live, you can hop on FlightAware. Everybody's using 27 because this is not a busy time of the day. Down to 8, and then we'll be inbound. 87 is already in the box. No, it's not. 108 decimals. Yep, okay. 1087. Now the course is it going to be automatically dialed in? I don't know. I'm going to say on the air on the side caution. Now the PMDG 737s back in the day, the course automatically set it. The course, let me rephrase that. The course was automatically set. So that's what we're going to do here. Both. That's flaps 1, please. And for those of you that don't know, the 737 has lights indicating these slats directly above the captain's head. And you'll see the first row of green lights come on. There you go. And then once you get below flaps 25, or is it, let me look at the, yeah, 25, then those slats fill in the boxes on the very bottom there. So slats, as you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those lights will come on once the flaps come all the way down. This is simply keeping a heavy airplane. Yeah, let me erase. Yeah, we're flying a little. Well, with regard to distance, you know, do we need flaps? Not really, but here's the little secret. Sometimes this aircraft and the 777, they can very easily speed up on you. And you want to add something there that can immediately preclude that from happening. So that's why I do flaps 1. We're just looking for the Bill Gusty. Alright, we're going to be intercepting a localizer. You don't want to be doing 200 knots speed. 180. And we're going to pretend that they gave us a heading of hang on a second. That they gave UPS 116 heading of 210. Arming the approach on the autopilot. Looking good. You know what, we're going to bring that around even more with regard to our heading. 230. There comes the localizer, and we're capturing it. Very, very good. Heading bug. What is our year up here? 47 plus 5. Go check the winds. 12 knots. Alright, let's slow it up. 10 miles out. Is good. Oh, my bad. Misapproach. Pull that up real quick. $75 on the barrel up here. That little icon. We get way up there. There we go. There we go. For those of you wondering how I did that bounce, what you want to do is hold on the bounce button and then drag it all the way to the right of your computer monitor. Bureau 1075. Flaps 5. I'm sorry, the leading edge, the slats I was referring to, I said 25, sorry. They'll come all the way down when I select flaps 10. They're on a nice little single channel, not for long. Both are on. There you go. Slow it up, flaps 10, please. And then we'll shut the heading bug. Puts us right at 169.
2,500.
Going out very, very well. 160 on the speed now. I know. Yeah. Gear down. 25. And flaps 30, please. Gear down. Flaps 30. I want to 47 on the speed. On brakes. Speed brakes. Auto brakes. 3. Looking good. Cincinnati approach. Cincinnati traffic. UPS 16. Short final runway 27. Cincinnati traffic. Oh, I know. Late on the radio call. But when you're single pilot in an airliner, and you just know in the back of your head that VATSIM is not online. Yeah. Gusty. Alright. Am I gonna have to take over? Oh yeah. Big time. No question about it. Alright, so I'll do it now. Like this one. Alrighty. Yeah, it's all over the place. That is some gusty stuff right there. And I got the engines as well. Let's see, let's get that
Approaching
nose.
minimums.
Let's get on it right. Grav angle.
Minimums. 100. 50.
Oh, we're all over the place.
30.
It's 40.
10.
Come on. Yikes, that wind is wicked. Good grief. That is wicked stuff. I mean, wicked. That's really wicked stuff. It said 12 knots. It didn't say gusting to 21 or 25. That is wicked. Alright. Spoilers are already back in. Flaps up. The HBS, don't need it anymore. Get rid of the lights. APU on. Well, outside of the not so pleasant landing. Welcome to Cincinnati. Good grief. Let's hold right here and make sure nobody is nobody's coming that way. Let's look on the map real quick. The VATSIM radar. Anybody else, Ryan? Yeah, somebody's going to be taking off actually. On 27. Alright. Are they using 27? I believe they are. Alright, weather radar off. And let's continue taxi. is our the parking spot here. Once we get over these spots here, we'll stop real quick. I'm pretty sure we are. Maybe we're going the wrong way. Hope not. I've only been to Cincinnati once. Far more used to flying in out of Louisville and then going on from there. Let's just see where we are here for the moment. And I would highly recommend somebody remove those taxi lights that are on the very middle of an active taxiway. Alright, 27 is, I think I'm doing this right. 27, we gotta go down to Amazon parking. Oh, did we pass it? Yeah, we did. No big deal, we'll turn around right up here. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie. Alright. Although that ramp does not look like it's right for a 737 to come into. Yeah, that's a little, well, you know what? Take that back. Here's what we're gonna do. That nose wheel is way too sensitive. There we go. And a big welcome to Cincinnati. Hopefully you got something out of the video, and or you were entertained by something in the video. If you like what you see and you're not already subscribed, please do so and smash that thumbs up button. That helps us a lot. And for I guess YouTube will upload this sometime tomorrow. So you'll be able to read everything that you need to know down in the description below. But if you are wondering when is tomorrow and you're watching this, today is the 22nd of August. So we should be reaching it here at Delta 2. That was Delta 3. We should be at Delta 2 in a second. But if I do remember right, I've been here once before and I landed in the 777 and I got to this taxiway up here and there was a massive hill. I mean a massive hill. actually Mike. That's different. Very different to my map from airport diagram from FlightAware. Very different. But this is where it says to go. So. And the Amazon ramp was supposed to be right here on our right, and it looks like they are still building the Amazon ramp. So, okay, we'll well, at least they fixed the gigantic ravine that used to be here. When I say ravine, I'm not exaggerating. A literal ravine. Let's just like right here. I mean, I'm not gonna get worked up over that, even though that's a big oversight by SOPO, because they have been contacted about this. Alrighty, we'll park her right about here. Alright, parking brakes set. APU is up and running by now. APU power is available. As the APU bleed. I know, do a bleed. That's just fine. And, X points off. Alrighty, good to go. Engines. And if anybody was sitting in the jump seats back there, seatbelt signs are off, anti-collision lights are off. Fuel pumps off. Fuel static preheats off. And that's off. Yacht amper off as well. And the electric hydraulic drives off. Good, 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 good. Everybody else is good. Well, everyone, hope you had a good day. I hope, again, I hope this was helpful to someone. If it was helpful to at least one person, that would be awesome. Take care. We'll see you again real soon. And as always, take care. Fly safe. Frequency change approved. See ya.